Welcome to the Travel with Wendy channel.
I love connecting and interviewing small business owners around the globe. I like to share reviews and hit the trails hiking. Thanks for joining me today because
It's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.
So you're moving to Huntsville. Well, welcome to Alabama. We've lived in Huntsville on and off for almost 20 years, and if you're moving here or thinking about it, I hope this vlog will help with some intel about moving to the Rocket City. Huntsville is filled with so many treasures, from world-class botanical gardens to the Space and Rocket Center and everything in between. It truly is a hidden treasure. If you need ideas and inspiration around North Alabama, check out my YouTube channel and my Day Trips playlist. So here we go. Whether you're moving to Huntsville for a military move on Redstone Arsenal or are moving here with one of the many companies like Toyota, Google, Facebook, or many others, Huntsville is growing in leaps and bounds. If you need help with your military move, check out my How to PCS Like a Pro book that's available on my website. Links are below. If you have a family, one of the first questions you'll ask is, how are the schools in Huntsville? Well, the schools in and around Huntsville score above the state average for testing and for math scores. They have excellent sports and arts programs and compete nationwide for many events. Personally, I homeschooled our children during the middle school years, and I think the homeschooling community in Huntsville is really amazing and very supportive. To homeschool in the state of Alabama, you must be under a school umbrella. Some are faith-based, and some are hybrids, and some are co-ops. For more information, you'll definitely want to Google homeschool in North Alabama. I also use the HSLDA, or Homeschool Legal Defense Association, and researched under Alabama, and that helped a lot too. My children also attended magnet high schools in Huntsville, Lee High School for Arts and Music, and they thrive there. There are many magnet schools in Huntsville, like New Century Technology School, which is ranked 156 in the nation and 48 in all magnet schools nationwide. There's also private schools in Huntsville. Randolph, John Paul II, Whitesburg, Madison Academy have college-ready programs. If you have school-age children, I highly suggest you research which school best meets your needs. Some people choose their home based on the location of their school, so let's talk about real estate. If you're going to buy or rent in Alabama, here are a few things to know and things I wished I would have known. Alabama is a caveat emptor state. Big word. So the onus is on the buyer to do research before your offer. For example, in Alabama, appliances do not always convey with the sale of the house. If you want the appliances, make sure you ask this question and have it written in your first offer. Also, negotiate cosmetic issues you may notice, like new paint, small home repairs, outlet covers, remote replacements. Yeah, that happened to us. Once the inspection takes place and the offer is given, it's much harder to get the seller to pony up for any of these items. I know that every state is different, but moving here from the north, it was a big shocker. The Homestead Exemption, which is really big. Don't miss this. In the state of Alabama, there's a tax exemption for new homeowners if they purchase and occupy their house prior to October 1st of the year. You must physically go to your county tax assessor's office and file for the exemption prior to October 1st to qualify. And most new homeowners do this right after their first mortgage payment. Just don't forget, because it's a lot of money in taxes. The links are below for more information. Next is utilities. After you purchase your home and you know your move-in date, plan to have your utilities turned on prior to your arrival. I do this a day or two before the moving trucks arrive, especially if you're moving in the summer. Having AC running a few days in Alabama prior to your arrival is super important. You'll also want to sign up for trash pickup at the same time. Yep, trash and utilities, same company. HOAs, or homeowners associations. There are many incredible communities to live in and around Huntsville, and some of them have homeowners association, or HOAs. These HOAs sometimes include amenities like walking trails, gyms, pools, fitness centers, and much more. Each HOA is independent and has different rules, bylaws, and governances, so you'll want to check those out as well. Most have annual dues for club membership and community maintenance. These fees can range from $500 to $2,000 annually. Membership is not always mandatory and sometimes does convey with the property purchase. Again, check out your community website for more information. All right, next up, medical care. In my opinion, the medical care in Huntsville is good, but not great. When we left Huntsville in 2014 to move to Germany, Huntsville's medical care was great. And as a military family living off post, we didn't have trouble finding care like pediatricians, orthodontists, eye care, etc. However, with the expansion in population Huntsville has had recently, it also has stretched our medical community quite thin too. It seems as if it just hasn't been able to catch up. But after returning here to Huntsville in 2019, it did take us almost a year to find a general practitioner for our family, and we were put on a waiting list. If you're active duty, I'm pretty sure you can still receive care on post. Please check and verify the links below to make sure that's accurate. If you require specialty care, it might be a little harder to find providers. For example, our daughter had thyroid issues, and because of her age, Huntsville didn't have a pediatric endocrinologist, so we were referred to UAB in Birmingham, which was excellent care. It was just a little drive. Also, if your family needs mental health provider, finding care is also a challenge. However, this is a worldwide dilemma and not just a Huntsville issue. We had difficulty finding care in Germany and Europe with just too few providers out there. Internet. The internet in Huntsville is actually really good. And after moving back from Europe, my personal experience is that we are much faster than many major cities, as well as having availability. We're not as fast as Tallinn, Estonia, but faster than Lake Como in Italy. I have heard mixed reviews regarding local providers. We have Google Fiber and I really like it. However, it is not available all over Huntsville yet, but their website says their coverage is expanding all the time and it is affordable. It's $70 a month for a 5G line and a smaller line. So I've given you a lot of food for thought. Speaking of food, stick with me because the next vlog in this series is a foodie vlog on Huntsville, from restaurants to farmers markets, and you can explore with me all the good eats of Huntsville. So be sure to like, follow, and subscribe not to miss a vlog. Also check out my website. Thanks for joining me here today, and remember, it's always an adventure when you travel or move with Wendy.
Hi, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have much more content on my website, travelwithwendy.net, and you can also support this channel by becoming a Patreon patron. The links are below. Remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.